Yes.
Okay, good. All right, let's get started. I am honored today to get the chance to introduce our next senior for their presentation, Margaret Covington. Margaret was destined for leadership from the moment she stepped foot on this campus so many years ago. Whenever I think of Margaret, I'm often reminded of the very famous quote in A Midsummer's Night Dream by Shakespeare. Though she be but little, she is fierce. This line is often quoted, but I think the context here matters. One of the main characters, Hermia, is instructed by her father to marry this wealthy young nobleman, but she's in love with someone else, so she just refuses. Her father takes her to the Duke, who tells her that if she doesn't marry this person, she'll be locked away in a nunnery for the rest of her life. Needless to say, Hermia goes her own way and does life her way on her terms. Hermia is one of Shakespeare's strongest women, just like Margaret. Margaret has never been afraid to speak her mind, and it doesn't really matter if she's talking to a peer or a teacher or the head of school or people she's just met at a YAG conference or new baby campers at Camp Albemarle. Margaret is direct but kind, loud and silly, opinionated and stubborn, but thoughtful and sensitive too. She's a servant leader and has spent countless hours at Diversified Opportunities, the United Way, and also the Tier 1 and 2 programs at the Shelton Leadership Challenge. She's been involved in more activities than I can count, from SGA as one of the loudest auctioneers on the cakewalk I have ever heard, to National Honor Society, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, YAG, serving as the social media coordinator and broadcasting editor, Trivia Club, Environmental Club, Headbands for Hope. She plays tennis and soccer, and though she's often one of the smallest people out there, you wouldn't know it, she commands the field and the court and everyone's presence with a confidence that is unmatched. Margaret, whether you decide to go into counseling or teaching, or some combination of the two like I have, your students will be so lucky to have a teacher like you. I can't wait to hear about your adventures at NC State. Without further ado, Margaret.
Thank you, Miss Bradley. All right. Can everyone see that? It's my senior presentation here. I'm sorry. So I was born where my mom's family's from. The doctor that was on call with us and my mom's, which I think is pretty cool. Also, my whole life, my mom's name and my dad and my brother are both named Nelson. Super creative with their names. All my childhood going to my dad made me a sports fan from a young age.
Margaret, time out 1 second. You're lagging just a little bit. I'm wondering if maybe your mom logs off and just comes into the room with you. That might be better, just because we're having a hard time hearing. The internet's kind of disrupting. I don't know if that's a possibility.
Okay.
Time out. You will take pause. Brief pause.
Did she log off?
I'm not sure, but you sound better. So
it looks like she logged off to me.
Okay, thank you, Deborah. Okay, so is it okay now? So I was born in Goldsboro, but I've lived in Wilson. My mom and dad are Janie and Nelson, and me and my brother are Janie and Nelson too. So here's just some pictures from my childhood. There's the family Covington. Christmas we always do, and then down here it's a picture of me and Casey at Robin Hoser's family beach house. I spent a lot of New Year's and spring breaks there. And then here's me and my brother. Here's me being silly and him not caring. That kind of sums up our relationship. Here's my family. My family's a really big part of my life. I don't know what I'd be without them. So here's my dad and my mom and I doing this Talons Up thing. It's my neighbor. She goes to a school and their mascot's the Eagles. So we were doing the Talons Up. Here's my dad and his two brothers. You can't really tell, but they all are super alike. It's really weird. And here is my granddad. He's 92. He's still kicking it. And there's his wife, Katie. She's really in love with her yard. She treats it like her fourth kid. Here's me, my mom, and my grandma. We're all named Janie, so the three of us gets pretty crazy. Here's me and my dad. Here's my mom, my dad at Christmas. My mom wore that robe from like 7 a.m. to till she went to bed. It was really funny. Here's me and my cousin. Her name's also Margaret. Once again, really creative with the names. But her and I are the same age, and she lives in Raleigh, so it's been really good to have like a built-in sister to grow up with. She's like the strongest person I know. She's going to Georgia in the fall. Here's my other grandparents. Here's me and my mom, my dad at App State game. My dad went to App State, and a lot of my family went there, so it's been good memories going up there. And here's the Covington family to our trip to Wyoming. So there's a saying that says it took a village to raise her, and I think that was made for me because all these people in this slide definitely made me who I am. My mom is still really close with her four best friends from college. So Miss Linda, Miss Mary Lynn, Debbie, and Robin. And they all had kids who have been like my sisters. They've definitely were tough to me when I was growing up because I was the youngest, but they made me who I am. So here's all of us at Anna Merritt's high school graduation, which is really weird because now I'm graduating from high school and she's graduating from college. So we're going to do a graduation party together, which will be really cool. Here's us at Christmas one year, and here's us a really long time ago. I think it was New Year's or something. Robin and Anna Merritt, me at Anna Merritt's debutante ball. Robin and Anna Merritt have been so good to me over the years. I just treat them like my other mom, my sister. And then Highway 58 crew, for those of you who don't know, I don't really live in a neighborhood. I kind of just live off the highway, and I have one neighbor who happen to be my mom's and dad's best friends, Debbie and Jeff right here. They treat me like their third daughter. Here's their other two daughters. They've just been like, it's kind of weird how close we are. We do dinners together all the time. Christmas morning, we like drive together to a store to save gas. It's pretty funny. But we do everything together, and they've been like great, just great older sisters to me. They've made me who I am and just made me not be afraid to be myself. Here's us with our dads. And this is LP, who's been she's joined the Highway 58 crew this past year. There's us being shy, and that's us at a lobster dinner we did one night. So for school years, I've been at Greenfield forever, never seen anything different. I've taken some awesome classes. Some of my favorite memories are just anything that has to do with Greenfield versus Wayne Country Day. It's a really cool rivalry, and I've had great teachers that have just given me really good life advice, and I like their philosophy in the classroom. Here's us in 8th grade, graduating from 8th grade, and we thought we were really cool because we were going to high school the year after. We had a lot to learn. Here's us at Will's house playing concrete. That kind of defines high school. AMS has been like my go-to food date lately, like dinner, lunch, or breakfast. We're always down to eat or go to the taco stand downtown. Here's me and Cabell in like kindergarten. AMS and Frankie and Will and I in 3rd grade. Here's the famous Libby Eagle selfies this year at the state championship. There's Ames being dramatic when his kite broke. There's me and Sebastian, miss him. Ames and Will always come and see me at work. This picture's from after I had all the girls spend the night for my birthday. We went to Bojangles and we like sat for an hour and a half, and it was just like really funny conversations. And then this is after the senior parade. That was a really cool tradition our class got to start. So as Miss Bradley said, I've definitely kept myself busy in high school. Youth in government has become like, it was like a blessing in disguise. I didn't realize how close I would get to the program. Being an officer this year really showed me what goes on behind the scenes and showed me to a lot of cool people. There's Ashley. SGA, me and Sally won Spirit Chair, and that was like it was shocking for us. We did not think we were gonna win, and we like freaked out. There's a video of us completely like losing our mind when we won. Soccer and tennis, I love being on a sports team. It teaches you a lot, especially the soccer team this year is like no other. We're so close on and off the field. It's been really cool to see how successful we all are, and tonight's senior night, so y'all should pop out. And Shelton, I've gotten really involved with that. That's me freshman year with my roommate, who I'm still really close with. I know a lot of people make to talk about camp, but I mean, I feel bad for y'all because you don't understand how amazing it is. There's not really like a society or like a popularity contest. Everyone's just nice and you can just be yourself and people love you for that. So it's been amazing to be a part of that my whole life. There's me giving my first talk as a counselor, which I was really scared about, but I got a lot of love after. I'm really good at sailing. My dad taught me at a young age, so I'm glad I got to bring that into camp. Here's me. I was training some staff members this day. Here's me at the banana eating contest. I didn't enter the contest. I just ate all the bananas afterwards that weren't used. So these are all the colleges I got into. The college process went by really smoothly for me. Balancing it with school and work wasn't really an issue. But if it wasn't for Miss Bradley, I'd probably still be a junior, honestly. So shout out to her for everything. But as you can see, I got into some really respected schools. So it was a really hard decision, but after a lot of thought, I decided to go to NC State in the fall. Thinking about special education or maybe just being like a child counselor. So I'm really excited to be there for the next 4 years. Here's me and my future roommate. We're friends from camp, and that's us standing at the top of Carolina Square. And here's me and some other friends that are going to state next year, and then us again. So I'm really excited to be there. So this is just like a shout out page to everyone that's been with me through thick and thin. Honestly, probably wouldn't deserve it. Like I said earlier, my 2 neighbors have been like my older sisters and just taught me a lot about how not to care what people think. Emily's been a great role model. She's showed me what hard work can do. Pearson's been my best friend this past year. The jokes, we've never had a serious conversation, but I wouldn't trade that. And has been like a brother to me my whole life. He's hilarious. And then the whole Powell family have just taken me as their daughter. My grandparents, Mimi and Papa John and Katie, they've just showed me how to love people no matter what. And I'm really glad to have them in my life. This is my prayer partner from the summer. She really got me thinking about my faith a lot more and just helped me put the pedal on trying to be a good Christian. And then here's my lovely family. Can't talk about my mom or I'd probably cry, but y'all know how much I love Janie. It's hard not to love her. My dad for being the rock of the family, and my brother. He doesn't get enough credit because he really did help me like be who I am. I always wanted to try and keep up with him at a young age because I was so much younger. I obviously couldn't fit everyone on this page that's been a part of my life, but I'm a firm believer that you meet everyone for a reason and like for a lesson. So to my classmates, thank y'all for helping me make me who I am. Y'all taught me a lot about myself. My teachers, all my family friends, and just Greenfield, thank you for everything. Definitely gonna miss it, but I'm ready for the next chapter. So thank you all for watching.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's your classmates. Boys. Didn't realize they were on camera. All right. And here's some soccer photos.
Happy birthday, Juliet.
Good job, buddy.
Great job, Margaret.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thanks,
Love you, Marge. Love you.
You too.
Love you, Margaret.